Okay, guys, we are live. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now Live. I am Larry, and this is my first attempt at a real live stream here. So we're waiting to see how this works out. It's going to take me a little while to get comfortable with the setup here. I have used StreamYard before, but it was a couple of recorded interviews, so I'm still kind of trying to get familiar with all of this. So hope all you guys are doing well. I'm going to just type something in the chat here. Hope everyone is doing well. So let's see how it goes. All right. So we're going to talk about all different things that are going on in the crypto world here. Let's jump over here. Hopefully you can see my screen. I'm sharing my screen here. So we have been live for about a minute here. And we'll just wait and see if some people start to come in. So I don't see if anyone is in here right now. If you are in watching this live stream, do me a favor and post a comment so that I know that you're able to see me. So you can see right here that Bitcoin is currently down. Oh, there's somebody there. Cool Air 671. Hey, how are you doing? Trying to see how I can see the comments at the same time that I'm seeing the large screen. That's the only thing that I haven't figured out. So I don't know how that works. I guess I have to kind of click over here. I got to go to the other screen. Okay. So bear with me, guys. Hopefully this is the first of many live streams. Let's jump over here to Crypto Bubbles. And as you can see here, Shiba Inu's down 5%. Anybody in GMT? I have not invested in that. I was looking at it the other day, though. I think it has something to do. It's more like a tracker for your steps and things like that. So I don't know if anybody's been investing in that. I don't really know much about the project. I literally looked at it just for a couple seconds, but it's been doing well the last few days. Step in here. So that's interesting. I'm gonna have to go check this project out. I don't know if this is necessarily a good time to get in there. It looks like this is something that tracks your steps. Comment below. Let me know if anyone is in that. Let me just flip over the screen. Oh, here it is. All good. So how are you guys doing? Drinwar, how are you guys doing today? I'm glad that you're here on the first stream. As I was mentioning before when I got started here, is that you're going to have to bear with me because I'm still trying to get comfortable with this whole setup here. I really like StreamYard. I just did a couple interviews on my channel back when I first started, and I used it to do recorded interviews, but I never did a live show. So I'm trying to get a little comfortable with the setup here. What are you guys looking at as far as investing? What is everyone talking about? I know one of the things that I got into yesterday was the pre-sale for CoinView Cap. Well, I didn't get into it yesterday, but it launched yesterday and it did very well. I was able to take out my initial investment and some profits. So I don't know if any of you guys were in on that one, but that was something that I've got to give credit to Awesome Austin. And also, I've got to give credit to Jeremy over at Crypto Realist. Those are two good channels. If you guys have a chance, go ahead and follow those guys, subscribe to them. So you guys are in Tera. So Tera was a big one. That's another one I got in through Awesome Austin. I really like Tera. I think it's a good long-term project. I know that they had some problems the other day with the posting on Twitter, but I really like that. Yeah, the CVC pre-sale went very well. That was a really good launch. Let's go over here and take a look at that chart here. I wish I could get the comments to pull up on the big screen here at the same time. So I've got to talk to a friend of mine that's my tech guy, and he's helping me set this whole thing up. So let's go over here to, where's my Dex tools? Okay, yeah, I had CVC pulled up. So this was a typical pre-sale type of launch. You can usually see what happens. In my experience is that people that are in pre-sales will typically, I'm not saying all the pre-salers that are in eventually, initially, I should say, a lot of the pre-sellers that are in will go ahead and try to take profits or dump. And I just think that this is very common for a lot of projects. I think the difference is after the initial dump, like right over here, is the project going to come back? You know, is it going to just be a one-time pump up and then dump? But, you know, I never got the feeling of that. I didn't unload my bag here. I waited and unloaded about half of my bag. And that was when it kind of approached, where is it here? When it got over the fours, I think it was like around, was it around like the 4.2 level, somewhere in there? Where is it? Probably like right in here. I unloaded half of it. So I was able to take my profits, and I emptied out half of my bag. So right now we are in the three somewhere. Yeah, 3,488. So I sold off half of my bag around 4.2. Let me jump over here to the other screen. Oh yeah, I'm in CVC, Shibnobi, Tera, and Saitama. Of course, I'm in Saitama, guys. That was one of my big ones. You know, as far as the community-based projects or meme coins, whatever you want to call, the first big one that I was in was Dogecoin. And then I got into Shiba Inu, and then, of course, Saitama. And pretty much the whole channel really exploded. My channel exploded from covering Saitama. And I know that they've had some issues lately, but, you know, I'm just hanging in there and hoping for the best. Shiba Doge, I have a small bag of Shiba Doge, also Crypto T. Welcome to the live stream. So let's, you know what? I'm going to go over to Dex Tools and take a look at some of those. I've got them in my favorites here. Yeah, see CVC saying it's up 19%. Volt, I don't know if you guys are into Volt. So, you know, I watch all the other crypto YouTubers. I watch a lot of these guys in the same circle. You know, of course, I watch Rodney. He's just really funny over at My Crypto Journey. And, you know, I watch Bleaves. He's really funny too. So Bleaves was the one I watched. I got into Volt, but I got into it a little late. And I have a small bag of Volt. I'm very happy about CVC. I think that CVC definitely has potential to be something long-term. And if you just think about what went on with Saitama, I mean, it was really bugging the heck out of me and a lot of people that Saitama wasn't listed in the top 100. Remember when Saitama was doing really well, was like 64, 65, somewhere in that range. And it was a top 100 crypto for a long time. And CoinMarketCap, for whatever reason, did not want to list that. So just that alone, just having some more accurate listings for a lot of these community-based tokens, these smaller tokens, these newer tokens that come out, if CVC can deliver that, that would just be huge for the space. Now, this one was interesting. I don't know. Comment below. Let me know if you guys know if this Shiba Inu, the Shib, if that relaunched. And I did well on that one. So I heard something that about them relaunching, but I didn't take the time to look into it. But I did make some money with that. I still have a small bag of it, but I sold off most of it when it spiked up that one day. Shiba Doge, like I mentioned, I have a small bag of that. I know Classy Crypto is big into that. Tera, I still have a good feeling about Tera. I think they had that one major mistake. Let me flip over to the comments. I watch all these guys and cheers to all here. Okay. Yep, I got some Volt Inu also. What do you think of dropping the 9 zeros and changing the contract? Is that something that they're talking about, Crypto T? I haven't been following that too closely. Are they talking about changing the contract and doing a version 2? I think that Saitama really needs to do a version 2. I'd like to see that happen. I think that a lot of times, I know also I'm in Shibnobi too. That's the other one that I'm in. And I think sometimes, I know the clip did a good job. Oh, Shib, you're talking about. What do you think about dropping the 9 zeros and changing the contract? You can migrate your tokens to the new version, as I understood. Yeah. Okay, so they did relaunch then. That's what I figured. If they had it already launched, then I would be able to migrate over, most definitely. So I think, some of these tokens should consider, coming out with new versions. I think Saitama, if you stop and think about it, was one of the first ones, or it really picked up a lot of steam with the reflections and things like that. Now, I think reflections really are more helpful when you are in early on something. But I would like to see maybe some people thinking about maybe like Shibnobi. I don't know if they would go to a version 2. I know I watch Teddy and stuff like that. I haven't really paid too close of attention to Shibnobi lately, but I'm wondering if that's the difficulty with getting on some of these exchanges when they have way too many zeros. So I can see that. Well, let me see if I can put up time is coming when we get some volume. Let me see if I can show this comment on the screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So that works. I'm like an amateur when it comes to StreamYard. So you guys, I appreciate you guys being here on my maiden voyage in StreamYard here. Yep, they definitely are. Holistic Crypto. I like watching him too. He's a big Saitama guy. They definitely are. Holistic mentioned this. He's big on Volt. Oh, yep, he is big on Volt. That's true. I've seen some of his Volt videos. So they're going to migrate over to a different contract is what you're saying with Volt. Let's take a look at Volt. Volt, I was checking my wallet earlier, was down a lot, but now I think it's back up. Let's take a look and see what's going on with Volt. See, it's up 4.3%. I could have sworn earlier it was down 20 or 30%. So it's been pretty volatile. Let's close this out here. And so we got the 5-minute chart. Let's put 4-hour chart up there. I've been wanting to do live streams for a long time, but it's just a matter of me getting comfortable with the situation here. But yeah, I think that live streams, it's been interesting. I've been noticing, and I've been wanting to do live streams for months, but I just hadn't felt comfortable enough with the setup to do it. But I see like a lot of YouTubers, big and small YouTubers, all seem to be going to the format of live streams. And I think it's a really good idea. I think they can be enjoyable. So Volt. Let's see what's going on here. Let's try seeing what's going on with Volt here. And so there was a big dip in here. Let's see, 30-minute. So 31st. Yeah, see, there was a big sell-off right here on Volt. Right in here. This big red candle in here, but then it looks like the dip just got bought up. Don't forget Zach. Yeah, Zach is a good dude. Yep, Zach Humphreys. Austin Hilton. Those guys are big YouTubers. I think Austin Hilton's got about 196,000 subscribers. Zach's got 85,000, something like that. So they're all, I don't think Austin Hilton does too many live streams, but Zach does a good amount of live streams. And there's Jake Gig, and there's a lot of guys. There's a lot of good YouTubers out there for sure. CVC. So what else are you guys into? So have you guys thought about getting into some more pre-sales? I thought about talking about pre-sales on my channel, but of course it's not financial advice, and I want to make sure that people are smart with the pre-sales. You really have to be careful and know what you're doing. So there's a lot of, like they say, there's a lot of degen plays out there, and as long as you know what you're doing, then you'll be okay. But it's all about not throwing all of your money into highly speculative things. I know it's fun to no risk, no reward. It's fun to look at all of these a lot of these meme tokens, a lot of these community-based projects. I mean, that's where you have a chance to double, triple, quadruple your money fast, but it also comes with a lot of risk. So right now, if you look over at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, the greed is really, really high. So, what's the famous Warren Buffett saying about that? When be fearful when other people are greedy. So I don't really know right now I think Bitcoin is pulled back with a couple percent today. I don't know why this. Let me see if I can refresh it. So it's down, 2.63%, around 45,000. I think that Bitcoin is going to hit 50,000 in April for sure. That's just a gut feeling I have. I feel like, we've been on a really good run here. Well, it's up 4% in the last 7 days. Ethereum's been doing really, really well. I just think that, this is going to be Ethereum's year too. I think Ethereum, I don't know. I don't make any predictions, but I think Ethereum, I would be surprised if Ethereum didn't break at least $5,000 by the end of the year, maybe even get up to 7,000 or 8,000. I just think Ethereum is just a juggernaut, a powerhouse, especially with the NFTs and stuff like that. That's something that I haven't really gotten into. I tried to get the Shiboshis and I missed out on that. I kind of got burned with the gas fees because I still had to pay the gas fees, but I lost out. I follow, Europop. He's pretty cool too. I follow Austin, Europop, and his bro, Rigor Mortis. Now, I haven't seen Rigor Mortis. I'm not familiar with him. Yeah, bro, if you do any pre-sale videos, think that would go well. Yeah. I'm thinking about doing some pre-sale videos, Crypto T. Let's see here. Wish Bitcoin would hit that all-time high, 69,000. Yeah. I mean, I think by the end of the year, there's a really strong possibility that we will crush that all-time high. We'll go beyond 69,000. I don't know if we're necessarily going to hit the 100,000 this year, but we will at some point. We will definitely hit 100,000 in Bitcoin at some point. Are you guys in on any pre-sales right now? I've been looking at a couple. Cheers, bro. That's cool. Okay. I've been looking at, there's this guy that I like watching over on Rodney's channel, King's, I think it's King's Crypto or King's Broadcast. He seems pretty knowledgeable. Looks like he's been in the space for a while, but he, I think is newer to YouTube, but you can tell he knows what he's doing, and he can tell he's also made some good money for himself. He seems like a good dude. And he was talking today about, on Rodney's channel, this Phantom project. So it has, I guess they haven't come out with a website yet. Okay, so Rodney's following it. So I don't know which Rodney is that. I'm not sure. There's another Rodney too, but I don't think that's the My Crypto Journey. Oh yeah, it is. Crypto Journeys. Okay. So I'm thinking that if he's kind of involved with this, I'm going to take a shot at this one. I guess he said that they haven't come out with a website yet, but I'm familiar with Pink Sale. I got in on the CVT one, and I know that Pink Sale kind of dumped on it a little bit there, from what Austin was saying. Awesome Austin. And Crypto Barber, yeah. Was it Crypto T Hobbs? Yep, he's good. He seems like a good technical guy, TA guy. So I'm not really a TA type of guy. I'm more of an investor than a trader. But with some of these things are highly speculative. So you have to have a strategy with the pre-sales. Like I said, they tend to always, not always, but there tends to be a big sharp sell-off from a lot of the pre-salers. Even if it's like 30-40% of the pre-salers, that can really have a big impact on the price. So it usually drops down, and that's usually a good opportunity for people to get in on launch. Like I got in on launch with Tera like almost immediately because I missed the pre-sale. I didn't know about it. But a lot of times if you're trying to get into something on launch, you have to be very careful not to get in once it's like, really, really high. I think the strategy to do if you didn't get in on the pre-sale is just to wait for that initial dip, that big, strong drop. Yeah, King seems to be really good. He seems like a good guy too. And Hobbs, I like him too. I've watched him. I'm subscribed to his channel, Hobbs. I try to subscribe to a lot of these guys' channels, like pretty much all of them. And I like Jeremy too at Crypto Realist. I don't think I mentioned him. Yeah, that's what King said. Phantom, let's show this up here. Phantom is doing a pre-sale. CVT got hosed. Yep, but I think long-term they'll be okay. So they've got that certificate. So I was in CVT. You know, I initially did good. I made some really good money on it. And I did keep half of my bag, and then I sold it off a little later on. I'm completely out of CVT for now, but I would consider definitely getting back in. Oh, he made 7 figures off of Saitama. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think I could be wrong. I think he's made money before Saitama, but I'm not sure if that's, you know, was his first big win, so to speak. But that's good for him. You know, he's, like I said, he seems like a great guy. I'd like to have him sometime on my channel. Once I get a little more familiar with the setup and comfortable with the multitasking and reading the comments and flipping around on the screens, then I will start to invite some people on the stream. But I think for now, I'll try to get comfortable with it and just do it on my own until I'm more proficient with it. So that's really interesting. 7 figures off of Saitama. That's really good. He must have gone in like super early. Yeah, I watch Jeremy a lot. He's really good. Crypto realist. So if you guys haven't subscribed to Jeremy, definitely do that, because he needs to get that 1,000 subscribers so he can start getting the super chats. And he deserves it too. You know, I watched him. I first saw him over on the Sandstorms channel. That's when I was watching him. Sandstorm, man, Sandstorm's channel really blew up fast. I mean, he's been doing good with the he's got the YouTuber, what has he got? Thirsty Thursdays, the YouTuber roundtables. He's got Hex. Hex is a good one. Hex on Wednesdays. And what's the other thing that he has? He has he's been doing a lot of AMAs and stuff like that. One of the ones I was thinking about getting into, which I missed the boat on, was Bobatama. Has anybody gotten into Bobatama? Let me come over to. So we got Volt. See if I can pull up Bobatama. Boba. You know, and then we'll talk about another pre-sale that I'm going to get into. Remember, guys, none of this is financial advice. I just love to hear about people doing well and hope everybody does good, but hope everyone at the same time is careful with what they're doing and making sure. I know it's a cliche by now, but making sure everyone does their own research. So this is Bobatama. They have the ghost wallets, right? Oh, so this might be a good time to get into this one because it's pretty far down. Let's see what the volume is like over here. They got about 2,500 holders. Volume is kind of low, 113,000. $1.5 million in liquidity. So I'm not really sure. Let me go look at the comments here. Sandstorm grinds away. Yep, at this, yep. Who else do you guys watch for technical stuff besides T Hops? Is there anybody else that you guys like to watch for technical analysis, that sort of thing? Yeah, I'm on the fence with Bobatama too. I've been thinking about it for like a week and just haven't gotten into it. I'm kind of waiting. You know, there's Ryan Patrick is good. Who else is there? You know who I really like too is Dean. Dean from Crypto Stacker. I like him. I don't know if I think the other day he did like a Saitama video again. So he might be starting to do some more Saitama videos. What did you think of? Oh, yeah. Okay. So Tera, I really like. Thank you for the message, or thank you for the message. Thank you for the comment, David. Ganesh. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I'm probably botching your last name, but David, thank you for the message. because Colt is an interesting one. I just was looking at that last night, and when I say looking at it, for like a minute and a half, because it was trending on Dex Tools. So we could talk about Tera in a minute, but what's going on with this Colt? Is anybody in on Colt? It's kind of an interesting name. So it's a DAO. So let's check it out on Uniswap. It's on Shiba Swap too. So the market cap, it's got pretty decent market cap, 41 million. Got some pretty good liquidity, almost 7 million. And the volume, wow, the volume is really high, 21 million. How about that? That's interesting here. Let's go to take a look at the 2-hour chart. So I don't know if it launched on March 12th, but that doesn't seem right because it's just flatline there. Maybe it's like it didn't do anything until the 25th. But you know what? This thing is, this chart is just really something. It's just straight up. So I'm going to have to do some research on it for sure. And this is something that I wouldn't get in at this point right here, but that would just be not because I don't think it's a good project, but just because I would want to wait for it to pull back. Maybe if it comes down into here, or maybe even here, somewhere in here. Let me see. I hate to have to go back and check the comments this way. Dean is a cool guy. Let's show this one. Dean is a cool guy. He was having a hard time with Saitama comments. Yep. He was saying his chats were getting very toxic. Yeah. I definitely agree with that. I felt bad for Dean when he made that video. I really did when he said that he was done making Saitama content. I felt bad for him because, Dean is a really good guy. I know that Rodney says he's really wholesome, and I agree with that. He's a good dude. So I don't think he does good with the drama. Like, I don't really get involved with the drama and stuff like that. So do I still like Kishu Inu? You know what? My Kishu Inu is just, I still have it, but I haven't invested in anything more in it, but, I still like it. I just haven't heard too much about what's been going on with it. Let's take a look at the chart here and see what's going on. I haven't looked at Kishu Inu in a while. So let's see what's going on. My dog is here. Go sit down over there. He's trying. What are you going to do? Try to eat my microphone or something? Go sit over there. He's like almost, I don't know if you guys can see him on the screen. And he's like right over here by my microphone. So, all right. Enough for that distraction. So Kishu Inu, let's see what's going on. So we're at the 1772 level. Let's see. Let's go into 4 hours. There's a bit of a sell-off over here, and then so this almost looks like the Saitama chart, right? Because there was this big run up here. Saitama was, around November 13th where it started to sell off around the Vegas thing. So Kishu Inu is kind of went through the similar thing in terms of a time standpoint. Had this big, massive run up in here. And I think I was even talking about it in here. My channel, I started I think my first day was October 22nd. And I was one of the early ones to talk about Kishu Inu. I'm sure there was people before me talking about it. Let's see what's going on with Kishu Inu over on Twitter. Because now, it had this, let's see here. On the 28th, it had this run up here. And then the sell off, and then it's come back a little bit here. Let's see what's going on with Kishu. Little Meme, Big Dream. And I don't think, Kishu Inu was one of the ones, like a straight meme coin. There was no advanced tokenomics or anything like that. The time is finally nigh. Kishu Kingdom. So this must be more about their... Oh, it's entering the trading card metaverse. Okay. I'm not joking around. So I didn't know that. I know they had the NFTs. I didn't know anything about trading cards. So let me go jump over to the comment section here. What do you guys think? Oh, okay. So that's interesting. So Andrew's saying he noticed one thing. When Shib pumps, Kishu Inu pumps harder. That's interesting. Let's see what Shiba Inu is doing right now. When's the Shib burst coming out? See, we're happy to welcome you to Shib, the metaverse, an immersive experience that is positioned to become a massive environment for Shib art, blah, blah, blah. The metaverse. We got to talk about Ape too. Did anybody get into Ape? Here's Shiba Inu. So it's down a little bit today. Down almost 5%. But did anyone get into Ape? So I got into Ape. I sold off my Ape just because I decided I wanted to try to get in a lower amount. But I got in somewhere around the low $13 range. I waited for it to pump up a little bit, made like $1 something, a little over $1 per coin. But, I totally got blindsided by that. I didn't even know anything about them launching. Like I said, I'm not in on the NFT space. I know that Classy Crypto is good with NFTs, but I haven't really spent much time with it. I don't really completely understand the NFT space. It's something that I need to spend more time because I don't want to. Oh, wow, look at that. I guess my super chats are working because that's the first ever super chat that I got. So thank you. Thank you, Andrew Bentley, for the $1.99 super chat. Cool. Wolf of YouTube. Yeah, I've seen his videos. He's got over 30,000 subscribers, right? He does some good videos. Wolf of YouTube is big on Shiba. He's been loading up on the leash. Yep, I have leash too, and Bone, as this can be used to buy metaverse property. I know that Awesome Austin's been talking about Bone. I don't have too much Bone, but leash, and I think that Bone is a good one to invest in. But leash, I also think is going to be huge because there's such a limited supply, and I've always thought that about leash. That leash was a good one. I feel like I've made the comparison. I feel like, with the ecosystem, where Shiba's ecosystem, that leash is kind of like the Bitcoin for Shiba Inu. So when are they coming out with the metaverse? Does anyone know? Do you know, Crypto T, when they're coming out with it? That is something that... The one interesting thing about Shiba, let me see if I can put this on the screen there. The interesting thing about Shiba Inu, oh, that's kind of cool. I got my screen working up here. I got my larger TV screen. The interesting thing about Shiba Inu is they talk about a lot of different things at the same time. So I know they had the metaverse, and before they talked about the video game with the AAA studio. So they seem like they have a lot of things going on, but yeah, see, it's soon, but not sure. Yep. That's what I was starting to get into, Crypto T and others that are watching, is that Shiba Inu talks about all these things, and I'm really excited about it, and a lot of people get excited about it. I know that Austin Hilton and Zach Humphreys, they talk about Shiba Inu. That's how they built their channels. They talk about it every day. And it just seems like they talk about so many things. I don't want to say that Shiba doesn't have any direction, because I really like the project, but it's almost like, which one's going to come out first? Is it going to be the video game? Is it going to be the metaverse? So it's interesting. I'd like to see something actually completed, but that just might be me being impatient. Wolf of YouTube is big on, he's definitely big on Shiba Inu. So the other pre-sale that I was thinking about, if you guys have heard about it this is the one from King's broadcast, the Phantom Project. He said they haven't gotten a website yet, so I'm going to keep an eye on that one. I think if he's involved with that, then that's something that I'm going to get involved with, and that's only because he is. So, I guess while I have the screen up, we can talk about Terrarium. So RD Price, he's the marketing guy for Terrarium. Says Terrarium is building a centralized exchange that will enable DeFi projects. Tera Pool. So I think that Tera Pool is going to be a launch pad. So I'm kind of excited about that. With each day, the dev team achieves goals to this end. Trust the process. Trust the process. The Tera fam understands this and strongly supports their investment. So I think with Terrarium, and I was really blown away by CVC, Coin View Cap. How in the world did they already get on Bitmark? I mean, they got on Bitmark. They made that announcement they were getting on Bitmark even before they launched. So I don't ever remember that happening, with a community-based token. So that's pretty impressive. But yeah, I feel really good about Tera and also CoinView Cap. Whether or not Tera will become a major exchange, I don't think that they need to be, but if they become an exchange, I think those that are holding on to Tera will do very well. But, it could take them a year and a half to get something like that, to get an exchange up and running. A few months ago, when SHIB pumped 100%, Kishu Inu pumped 300%. I was stunned. That's interesting. I never paid attention to that, but I mean, I was saying that I thought that Kishu Inu was going to be the next Shiba Inu, and I think it still has a chance. I mean, you just don't hear too much about it. I think it's because there's not any. I don't think there's too many YouTubers talking about it anymore. I wasn't sponsored on any of these projects, so I just talked about them just because I believed in the project and I was invested in them. So I started talking about the coins and tokens. I think eventually, I don't mind being sponsored by different projects, and if I am, I'll disclose it up front. But I really believed back at the time in October or November when I was covering it, Kishu Inu, I thought that it had the chance to be the next Shiba Inu, and maybe it still does. So that's interesting. Yep, I called it a sleeping giant. I agreed from an emotional perspective, not so much analytical. Yep. I kind of felt that way about Shiro Inu, but I kind of got disappointed with that project, and I sold off my Shiro. I think I even swapped some of my Shiro and bought more Tera. I bought Tera like 4 different times. I got in Tera like the first day on launch, and then I haven't sold any Tera, and I just kept buying it like 3 other times on the dips. So I'm a little disappointed with Shiro Inu. I'm not sure. I'm not saying it's a bad project, but it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere right now. But yeah, I would like to see Kishu Inu get some momentum. I think that the key to all this stuff is I think a lot of people find out about projects from going on YouTube. I think that with crypto, you can have a couple projects. You have Project A and Project B, and Project B might not be as good as Project A, but if Project B has a bunch of YouTubers behind it that are promoting it, whether they're paid or non-paid, B can outperform A because it's being marketed, it's being promoted. So, and then it's the same thing like a website. Like they used to say, if you have like the best website in the world and no one knows about it, it doesn't matter. The same thing with a product. If you have like a really awesome product, but you don't have any good marketing behind it, it's not going to matter. Or you can have an inferior product and really awesome marketing, and then that product will sell and outperform, you know, the product that's made better. You know what's weird about this? I'm in StreamYard. It doesn't show me how many people are on the stream. So I don't know exactly if I have to go into YouTube to see that part. But on here, it doesn't say, because I know a lot of YouTubers are like, oh, there's 10 people on the stream. There's 100 people on the stream. So I have no clue. It's because I'm looking at StreamYard. I guess it doesn't say. Maybe if I try to go into... let's see. Does it show over here? Okay, there it is. For watching. Okay. Now I see how it is. That's pretty cool. Now see, I can see the chats over here. Crypto T. Can you play that super short video from them on your live right now? Is that possible? Yeah, I probably could do that. What does this one say? Crypto T. One of the promoters of Shiba Doge was on with Classic Crypto a few days ago. Seems very promising token. Yeah, I think Shiba Doge has a chance because they seem like a good NFT project. Like I said, I'm not anywhere near an expert in NFTs, but it looks like they're a well-made project. So can I play the super short video? So you're talking about, I got to go back into StreamYard here. Now, Andrew, you're talking about me playing the one on Shiba Inu, or I'm sorry, Kishu Inu. Let's see. Let's see. I pushed the... Let's see what I can get in here. Kishu. Okay. Oh, this one right here. Let me see if that's the one you're talking about. Kishu Inu's channel. Oh, on YouTube. Are you talking about Twitter? Because I got the Twitter one up right now. But we can check out the YouTube one if we need to. That's pretty cool. They got some good graphics. Kishu Kingdom. Kishu is entering the trading card metaverse. Okay. Well, I guess that's it right there. Kishu Kingdom. Not Twitter. The YouTube one is fantastic. Okay, let me check out the YouTube one. Oh, there's my video there. Watch our guru. I'll watch Adam Sheldon. I haven't watched his videos in a while. You know, I guess I have to search it by channel somehow. Let me see. Filters. Channel. You know what? I'll subscribe to them. Dubai. I gotta go back over to StreamYard. Okay. On the actual Kishu Inu channel. Okay. All right, so I'm on the Kishu Inu channel, Andrew. So which video is it that I need to be playing? There it is, brother. Okay. Which video did you want me to play, Andrew, on the Kishu Inu YouTube channel? Let me see here. The first one from 3 weeks ago. Okay, let's see. And let me know, guys, if you hear the sound on this. What is Kishu, you ask? Okay, let's play it. Are you guys hearing the sound on this? Kishu. Yeah, well, here's your promotional video for Kishu Inu. Kishu paw print. Oh, okay, so there's their cards right there. Dubai. Kishu.com. Chavalia. Shopping.io. Now payments. I'll be right back. This is a good video. It's very well made and edited. Kishu Foundation. That's cool. Oh, no sound, huh? Huh. Now that's something I've got to figure out. Let me see here. Realtek audio. I've got to figure that out. You're welcome, Andrew. Thank you for requesting it. You know, this channel is really about you guys. So what you guys want to see and talk about, that's what we're here for. So, you know, stuff like that, the promotional video that they did, you can just tell that, you know, they spent time and money on that. The quality is good. So, you know, I think the thing is just more YouTubers just need to talk about Kishu Inu and it'll start to pump again. And I'm going to be paying attention to what you said about, you know, if I see Shiba Inu up like say 10% in the day, I'm going to pay close attention and remind myself to see what Kishu Inu is doing and seeing if there's some kind of correlation. Like it would be kind of cool to see like Shiba Inu up 10% and then Kishu Inu up 12 or 20%. You know, I'm going to pay attention to that. I never really realized that. So Crypto T, you what do you like about Shiba Doge if you're still on here? I know you said that one of the promoters was a Classy Crypto. Let's just say hi, guy. Hey guys, thanks for the live chat. I'm off. Let's do this again. Okay. Thank you, Crypto T. Oh, you're still here. Okay. If you need to go, I understand. So what am I supposed to say? Clickety clack, the lickety like button or whatever. Is that what Rodney says? I probably need to get one of his DGen hoodies, one of his sweatshirts. It was easy to spot since I gather all my token data into one place. I just use CoinGecko. I like using CoinGecko too. Let's come over here. I push my CoinGecko button. Let's see. One of the things I like about CoinGecko is the categories. And I haven't been using CoinGecko that much. I plan on starting to use CVC and seeing how that goes. But let's see here. Wow, the meme tokens dropped to 20 in terms of market cap. I remember it was like around 10 when I was using, like last year when I was using CoinGecko more, it was around 10. So, but this is what I like about CoinGecko is you have all these categories here. It's a little bit easier to look at. So if we go into meme tokens, there's Doge, should let me in. So you can see here, you can sort everything by volume or by market cap, but you have the categories in here, which just makes it easier to use. I just think that in some ways, CoinGecko is a little easier to use. It's a little more user-friendly than CoinMarketCap. But I still like Crypto Bubbles just because it's like a nice graphical representation. I just have to update all my holdings manually, but it's all organized well. Cool. So are you guys in Shibnobi? So are you like in, Saitama, Shibnobi, Tera? What's your favorite project of all of them? Like, what are you most bullish on, let's say long term? I just use CoinGecko for their portfolios ability. Yep, makes it super easy to see Shib at 100% and Kishu at 300%. Okay. I'll have to spend time using the checking that out. The portfolio portion in here. Portfolio, yeah, there it is. I'd have to log in and everything like that. So I'll have to, I don't even think I made an account for CoinGecko. I'll have to do that. Tera. Yep, very bullish. Nearly 2 trillion. Oh, so you have nearly, Crypto T says he's bullish on Tera. I'm very bullish on Tera too. Oh, that's how you pin a message. Okay. This is like all the stuff. Like I said, you guys are here for the initial live stream launch, so to speak. So you guys are part of Crypto Talk Now history. The first live stream for Crypto Talk Now. I'm trying to think about, so Rodney has the DGens. You know what? I got to come over to StreamYard so I can show this one. 3 minutes live. Rodney has what? The DGens. Teddy has the Ganja Goons, right? I don't really know. I was thinking about calling ours, I'm not really sure. The Talkers? I'm not really sure. The Crypto Talkers? Talkers, maybe. And I plan on having other people come on, but I really need to get used to all the setup here. I had no idea I was going to gift your first super chat. I'm honored, sir. Thank you. Yep, that was my first super chat. So you, Andrew Bentley, are part of history. You're part of Crypto Talk Now history. So right now we've got, well, I gotta go over here, huh? We have 4 people watching. So someday when we have 400 people watching, it'd be kind of cool. Finally, you're part of history. You know, I guess it's true what people say because we've been on here for a while, 57 minutes. Oh, okay. I see it now. There's a little thing over here on StreamYard up in the left corner that shows me how many people are on. So I can see that. I don't have to keep flipping back and forth over on YouTube. So here's the other one, guys. This is the other pre-sale that I am strongly considering getting into. I'm not saying that you need to, but this is one that I'm trying to think about who I think it was Awesome Austin. I first heard it from Pixel, Pixul. You can check him out on Twitter. You need to get whitelisted in order to get in on the pre-sale. So, you know, this is somebody that is subscribed to my channel. I think Tangi from Dallas. I've seen her comment before, and I think that she has. If you guys want to watch. Says co-founder Andrew Gago is chatting it up with Tangi from Dallas on the Shilling Station on YouTube tonight. Don't miss it. Shilling Station. Pixel. So I haven't had too much. I haven't really had time to really look into this, but you know, I did well with the CBT and CVC, and they came from Awesome Austin and Crypto Realist. So I'm kind of just going to keep going with the flow with what these other YouTubers are recommending. Make it a regular chat. Do 1 a week. So you know what I'm thinking about doing? I'm thinking about doing a daily chat. And I'm trying to figure out the time of day. So I'm on the East Coast. Right now it is almost 7 p.m. And what I want to do is I don't really want to conflict with other people too much, you know, that are doing the same people that are in the same circle of people that are doing live streams. So I don't want to really do it at the same time that they are. So I'm looking for suggestions on time. So one of the times I was thinking of is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. I'm thinking about either 1, 4, or 7 p.m. Do you know much about Exotics token? Well, thank you for that. Oh, you're in the UK, Crypto T. So do you? Oh, you know who the other guy I watch sometime is? 2 guys from the UK. So Crypto Demon and 2-Bit Crypto. I don't know if you watch any of those guys. They're in the UK. So Keegan Kang says, I gotta go back to StreamYard. Do I know much about Exotics token. No, I don't. Is that one that you're invested in, Keegan? I can check it out. Is it on Dex Tools? Exotics token. Let's see. Late night chat is always a winner because so many people who are into cryptos are up late since crypto never sleeps. Yeah, I know. That's the cool thing about crypto. So what time is it in the UK, Crypto T? Let me see here. Exotics token. Is that an ERC20 token? Exotics. Okay. I think this is the one right here. Well, that's maybe it's this one. I don't know. This one, this kind of font is kind of weird on this one. I don't know. I don't know if I have the right contract or not. Exotics. Oh, this pair has no transactions yet. Okay. So I don't know if it's the right one. I got to go back and look. Yes. Oh, it's midnight there where you are. Okay. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock at night here. So it's midnight in the UK. Late night chat is always a winner because so many people who are into cryptos are up late. Okay, yeah. So I wanted to go back to that comment. So Andrew, what time or where are you right now? Are you in the US? So also about this exotics token, Keegan, is that like a new one? Oh, it's 7 a.m. He's in Singapore. Okay. Tell me more about exotics token. Is that something that hasn't launched yet? Is it a pre-sale? Do I have the right one up on Dex Tools? Because it looks like there's no pair for it right now. But I am very interested in, I like getting in new projects, especially pre-sales. West Coast. Okay. So it's probably like 4 o'clock where you are then. Crypto T. Chris from MM Crypto on Carl the Moon are crazy to watch. Gotta go, guys. Night, guys. Been a pleasure. Looking forward to the next one. Thanks a lot, Crypto T. Thank you for being part of our first live stream. I really appreciate you hanging out with us, and we will schedule some more lives probably tomorrow, or I might do something crazy and just go live again tonight now that I'm getting more comfortable with it. That's been my hesitation with doing lives, just getting the technology down. But thank you so much, Crypto T, for being part of the first one. Yep, 4 p.m. now. Singapore. So we've got everybody on here from different parts of the world. NFTs are set to launch sometime in April. Okay. So is it something that's tradable now, Keegan? Like, can I buy it now, or is it like a pre-sale? Or if you can drop like a Twitter link in the chat, that would be awesome. See you later, alligator. Okay, thank you, Andrew. Thank you so much for being part of the first live stream. Thank you, Crypto T. Yeah, it's on Uniswap. Okay. Let me go over to Dex Tools again. I must have the wrong contract right now. Let's try Exotics token again. Exotics. Maybe it's this one. Okay, this might be it. So it's got a big supply. Market cap is low, right? Only 2.4 million volume. So when did they launch? Well, they've been around for a little while. December 15th. Looks like they had a big run up here. So this would be one, if you didn't get in on the pre-sale, you could have gotten in here and then done pretty well and rode this all the way up here. In a matter of like a couple weeks, you would be up here. And then what's nice is that it consolidated in here and then went back up and then dropped back down. So I don't know anything about this project here other than it's a very low market cap. $84 out of $99. Let's see. Go back into my chat. So Keegan Kang, if you're still here, what do you like about this exotic token? And I'm going to see if I can find them on Twitter. So I don't see them on Twitter. That doesn't mean they're not on there. That one's probably not it. Potential of the grow to earn NFTs and 3% reflections. Do you have like hey Keegan, do you have like a link to their website or a link to their Twitter page that I can just read about them and research about them? Because over on Dex Tools, I'm not seeing that right here. So I don't see a link to their Twitter page here. Let me see if I can see them on CoinMarketCap and see if they have a Twitter. Oh, here it is, Exotics token. Let's see, they got a Twitter. I'll follow them on Twitter. I like the font. That's pretty cool how they did that. Financial services. What do you guys think about the Will Smith slap? I had to watch this boxing YouTuber, and I can't remember his name. He did some analytics, or he was analyzing the slap, and because I was really skeptical of it, and to me, I think watching it in slow motion that it was staged, like they planned it, like it wasn't a real slap because he kind of slapped him with his fingertips and not like the palm of his hand. So it might have just been something just to get people to start talking about Hollywood again. You know, it was just a publicity stunt, basically. Common Sense says, I filled out the pre-sale info. Or are they just selecting random people? I'm not sure exactly how they're doing it. I think anybody that's on the whitelist is eligible in the first 24 hours for this pixel. I think anybody is eligible to get in. Once you're whitelisted, you have the 24-hour priority to buy the pre-sale. And then after that, the public can get into the pre-sale. So I got to look into more about Pixel. That's something I'll probably do offline. Fixing my camera there. Well, guys, I think that's going to do it for our first live stream. Thank you so much for being a part of it. My name is Larry. This is Crypto Talk Now. This is the live show. I might haven't decided yet exactly what time we're going to start doing these. I might do one later tonight since I had some people say that later at night is a good time. I'm trying to do them when not anybody else is doing them so we don't kind of step on anybody else's toes. Although right now we don't have a lot of views, so I don't think it'll make much of a difference. But I would like to find our little niche, our little slot, our time. So thank you again for watching. And I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. And we'll see you soon on the next video. Have a great day, everybody.